Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're diving into the world of hip-hop music, and let me tell you, it's a wild ride. From its humble beginnings in the South Bronx in the 1970s to its global domination today, hip-hop has come a long way. But how did it all start? Well, sit tight because we're about to take you on a journey through the social and cultural context that gave rise to this revolutionary music genre. You see, hip-hop wasn't born out of luxury and privilege. No. It emerged from the gritty streets of the South Bronx, where poverty, gang violence, and racial inequality were rampant. But despite the odds, a group of young Black and Latino kids found a way to express themselves through music, dance, and art. And thus hip-hop was born. We're going to talk about the pioneers and innovators who helped shape this genre into what it is today. We're talking about DJ Kool Herc, who is widely regarded as the father of hip-hop, and Grandmaster Flash, whose turntable techniques revolutionized the way music was made. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. So, if you're ready to learn about the history and influence of hip-hop music, then stick around because we've got some amazing stories to tell. And hey, if you're enjoying what you're seeing so far, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. Now let's take a trip down memory lane and explore the early history of hip-hop. It all began in the South Bronx, where block parties were the norm. People would gather in the streets to dance and have a good time, and this is where hip-hop was born. The DJ quickly became the central figure in the genre, as they were responsible for keeping the party going with their turntables and mixers. It wasn't long before breakdancing and graffiti art also became integral parts of the early hip-hop scene. But let's not forget about the MCs, or rappers, who also played a crucial role in hip-hop. They developed their unique style of rhythmic speech, which was often used to tell stories and convey messages. The first hip-hop records started to emerge, with Rapper's Delight by the Sugar Hill Gang being one of the most notable. This record helped spread the genre beyond the Bronx and into the mainstream. And we can't talk about the early days of hip-hop without mentioning some of the pioneers who helped shape the genre. Afrika Bambaataa and LL Cool J are just a few of the names that come to mind. So there you have it, a brief overview of the early history of hip-hop. Stay tuned for more as we continue to explore this fascinating genre. Now that we've talked about the origins of hip-hop, let's dive into the golden age of the genre. This was a time when hip-hop exploded in popularity and creativity. It was a time when new styles within the genre emerged, such as gangsta rap and conscious rap. One of the most influential albums of the era was Public Enemy's It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back. This album was a game-changer, with its politically charged lyrics and hard-hitting beats. Another iconic album from this time was NWA's Straight Outta Compton, which was a raw and unapologetic look at life on the streets. See, these albums and others like them paved the way for hip-hop to influence other genres of music, such as rock and pop. Suddenly you had bands like Rage Against the Machine and Aerosmith collaborating with hip-hop artists. It was a beautiful thing to see two seemingly different genres come together to create something new and exciting. Of course, we can't talk about the golden age of hip-hop without mentioning some of the iconic figures of the era. Tupac, Biggie, and the Wu-Tang Clan are just a few of the artists who left an indelible mark on the genre. They were poets, storytellers, and revolutionaries all rolled into one. The golden age of hip-hop was truly a special time in music history. It was a time when artists were pushing boundaries and breaking down barriers. It was a time when hip-hop was more than just music. It was a movement. And even though the era may be over, its impact can still be felt today in the music we listen to and the culture we live in. Now let's talk about one of the most significant aspects of hip-hop, its global influence. Hip-hop has transcended beyond the United States to become a global phenomenon and has taken the world by storm. From France to Germany and Japan, hip-hop has found its way into the hearts of people worldwide. Hip-hop's rise in popularity can be attributed to its ability to connect people from different backgrounds and cultures. It has become a common language that speaks to people's struggles and aspirations, regardless of their race or nationality. But hip-hop's influence doesn't stop there. It has also impacted other forms of art and culture, such as fashion and film. The hip-hop fashion scene has become a staple in the industry, with artists like Kanye West and Pharrell Williams leading the way. Hip-hop has also influenced movies, with films like Straight Outta Compton and 8 Mile showcasing the genre's impact on society. And let's not forget about the artists themselves. Some of the most successful hip-hop artists of the past decade include Drake, Kendrick Lamar, and Cardi B. These artists have not only dominated the music industry, but have also become cultural icons. But perhaps one of the most significant ways hip-hop has impacted society is through its powerful force in politics and social justice. Artists are using their platform to advocate for change and bring attention to issues affecting their communities. From Kendrick Lamar's "All Right" becoming a protest anthem to Cardi B's outspokenness on political issues, hip-hop has become a driving force in creating change. Hip-hop's global influence has truly made it a cultural force to be reckoned with, and its impact is only growing stronger with each passing day. And that, my friends, is the history of hip-hop, from its humble beginnings in the South Bronx to its global influence today. Hip-hop has grown and evolved into one of the most significant and influential musical genres of our time. But it's not just about the music. Hip-hop has become a cultural phenomenon, shaping fashion, art, and even politics. It has given a voice to marginalized communities and sparked important conversations about race, inequality, and social justice. And the impact of hip-hop shows no signs of slowing down. From the rise of trap music to the global success of artists like Kendrick Lamar and Cardi B, hip-hop continues to push boundaries and break down barriers. So what can we take away from the history of hip-hop? For one, it's a reminder that creativity knows no bounds. Hip-hop emerged from a community that had very little, yet its influence has reached every corner of the world. But perhaps more importantly, hip-hop is a testament to the power of art. It has the ability to bring people together, to inspire change, and to give a voice to the voiceless. So, whether you're a die-hard hip-hop fan or just a casual listener, let's continue to celebrate this incredible genre and all that it represents. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.